Oh, hi. I was just dipping into this advanced reading copy of The Tailor by Tim Sullivan, and I think it's definitely a book that should be on your radar. This is the eighth novel in the author's D.S. George Cross series, and in the opening pages, a man is brutally murdered in the toilet on the 10 o'clock train from Bristol Temple Meads to London Paddington. He doesn't even make it to Bath Spa, where the train is held up so that the police can start investigating. Enter D.S. George Cross. And he's the reason I want to tell you about this book. George isn't like other detectives. I don't think a diagnosis is given in any of the earlier books, but it seems very much as though he has an autistic spectrum condition of some kind. Now, this makes George's life in the police rather difficult. He takes everything literally. If his DI says, "pull up your socks," George will literally pull up his socks. He'll then be confused by any sniggering from his coworkers. He puts his hand up when he wants to talk in meetings, and he's not one for small talk either. Antisocial. It's a sore point when he's working closely with other investigators on a case. But George's neurodivergence is also a superpower in a sense. He is by nature methodical, and he's logical to a fault. At times, his problem solving is effortless. He looks at a case from a different perspective and has the highest conviction rate in the Avon and Somerset constabulary. Each book in the series details his investigation into the murder of someone from a specific vocation, and it started with the dentist. This time out, the victim is a Bristol-based tailor who was on his way to the Middle East, then China, to the company's workshops. Maybe there's an international dimension to the murder. I love the way Tim Sullivan has built up the relationship between Cross and D.I. Ottey, who is sympathetic to George's social struggles. Like her, I feel like I can ally with George, and I think other readers do too, especially if they have friends or family on the spectrum. 1 million copies sold. That's a solid clue. Soon, we'll be bringing you a reading by the author himself, so be sure to subscribe to Video Evidence. Thank you.